Hello once again YouTube and welcome to another video. And today we are looking at Pink Floyd Animals. Yes, Pink Floyd's Animals. Time for a thumbnail, I feel. Biggest smile ever. It's further the thumbnail, or somebody's gonna die. There we go. Yeah, this is an interesting album, extremely interesting, because this came after Wish You Were Here, but before the rock opera that is known as The Wall. July 1977, so past 40 years. Good on you! You're 40 years old. And yes, it is a brilliant album that is overlooked in between two masterpieces. Which is hard to compare, because this is actually might be one of my favourite Pink Floyd albums. Got there with that album and the two albums that came before and after it. They've done several masterpieces. There's too many to count on by thumbs. It's kind of like Beatles, huh? Well, we won't count with the Beatles or whatever. What other Beatles albums I would consider the weakest? Beatles for Sale, I would say. The first three Beatles albums, albums, their very first albums that weren't before Rubber Soul, that weren't movie soundtracks. They were the weakest in my opinion for some reason. So yeah. Yes, this was released in January 1977. So yeah, quite an old album. And I don't know if it got any recognition back then, or Grammy or something, or anything like that. To be honest, I don't know, and I don't particularly care. So yeah, Wish You Were Here was quite an emotional project for the Floyd. Seeing that it's mostly dedicated to Syd Barrett. And in their eyes, he passed away. He died. And though he did die actually long after he died in the eyes of the other band members of Pink Floyd. So yeah, this is the iconic lineup. So let's look at it. It's only got 5 tracks on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tracks. Only 5 tracks, I know. And 2 of them are just short segments. It's like an opposite of Wish You Were Here, you know? The long songs that bookend the album and the shorter songs to fill in. It's like a sandwich, you know? So yeah, like a sandwich, the middle part is always the best. So yes, Pixel on a Wing. It's a lovely song, lovely acoustic ballad by good old Walters for his on a Wing, parts 1 and 2. Yeah, it's parts 1 and 2. It's basically the same song. It's about his wife at the time, or girlfriend, I can't remember, to be honest. And it's quite a nice song, you know, to bookend the album. And it hasn't got that much to it. Yeah, it sounds good, but it's not really one you would say, oh yeah, play that shit. Yes, it's not one. But the next one is a pretty good song. Starts off as the acoustic ballad, but it's the longest song off the album, which is, it's 17 minutes, people. So of course it goes through various stages. You even have a dog, yes, the song's called Dogs, doing a guest vocal on the song. And it's basically talking about, hey, police officers, aren't they a mean bunch? You know? They say that they lie to the people that they lie to civilians to keep them scared, and they want to feel trusted, and they're quite evil, and it portrays them as in a quite evil way, and basically calls police officers dogs. And here's why I called it Animal Farm. Okay, the album is basically a recreation of Animal Farm. Yeah. But instead of being a critique of comedy... Oh, by the way, if you've not watched Animal Farm, it's a great movie. It's by the same guy who wrote 1984, George Orwell. And it's basically, these animals kill their father. So they create basically a communist dictatorship. And everybody's equal, but some are more equal than others. And that's where the central conflict of the movie comes from. But the album, most artists lean more to the left of things, you know? They lean more left. I'm sure this is your right. If that's your right, then they lean more towards this way, okay? This is my left, by the way. Yeah. They usually lean more to left. You barely get right-wing music. Well, you do. Well, country music is more right-wing. You have Leonard Skinner with their Sweet Home Alabama, which is generally associated with rednecks, stereotypes, or whatever. Whenever whenever somebody makes a joke about incest, brothers and sisters having sex, you know, they sing that song because that's generally associated with rednecks, and that as like redneck, but like stereotypical redneck behaviour. Anyway, yes, they're mostly left-wing. So is Pink Floyd. Money is probably the most communist song I've ever heard. That isn't Imagine or the Communist anthem. Yes, believe it or not, Imagine is really a communist anthem, let me tell you. If you just read the lyrics, you might say, oh, this is very left-wing, isn't it? So yes, it's attack on capitalism. Obviously. Why? And of course the metaphor of pig can be associated with capitalism, as you assume, by good lyrics. It's a pretty good song, good work. It's very experimental and shows their footing as a progressive rock band. Not only just using guitars and synthesizers and drums, but they're also using animal sounds. And I find that really good. I find that is pretty good, in my opinion. So, yeah, it's a brilliant song, and it takes up most of side one. What can go wrong? Yes. Now, flipping over to side two, we are on the magnum opus. My favourite song off the album, Pigs, 3 different kinds. It's got one of the best, the guitar work on this song is top notch. You even have pig noises. And you have a pig solo in the middle. It's like woo, woo, woo. And this song is basically an attack on Mary Winehouse, like saying, and it's probably one of their more vulgar songs with how he says, "Ha ha, you fucked up crew, hey." Yeah, it's a pretty brutal song, and Gilmore, man, my man, you did good with this song. Yeah, it's brilliant. It is brilliant, let me tell you. He is underappreciated. Everybody talks about Clapton and Hendrix, and as much as I like those people, why did you talk about Gilmore? He's brilliant. And the song is brilliant as well. It has technically 3 verses, but those 3 verses are really long. Yeah, this is a long song anyway. And this song can, Mr. Gilmore, not Gilmore, Walters has repurposed the song as an attack on everybody's favourite political punching bag at the moment, Donald Trump. Oh, remember when Ronald Reagan was a political punching bag in music? Oh, and also Margaret Thatcher. Remember those days? I wasn't alive back then, but I have a good guess they were kind of assholes, considering from the media I've consumed over the years from that era. But some people interpret this song as an attack on Thatcher, but you must realise this album was released in 1997. Margaret Thatcher became Prime Minister in 1979. So you could say the war was more of an attack on Thatcher, but that was yeah. Might as well. So yes, the song's brilliant, absolutely amazing. One of their most underrated art songs of all time, let me tell you. And some people say it has more meaning now that Donald Trump's President of the United States of America. I'm gonna say, no, it's always had meaning. You've just overlooked the meaning. Anyway, on to the penultimate song, or the final song, because the next song is basically part 2 of Pigs on the Wing. So, yeah, let's just call it the final song, Sheep. Sheep is the closer, and this is technically a concept album. More of a concept album than that, but not as much as a concept album as The Wall. So, yeah. Sheep, another great song. More bluesy, I would say. This song is. It's basically talking about how, well, I need to read the lyrics now. Sheep are pretty dumb, you know? They just do whatever they want. But in the middle, you have like a robotic voice just saying quoting the Bible, mentioning lamb and shepherd. And that's, let me mention a sheep. And it has a conclusion to the album because it continues the storyline set up in dogs, and news is the dogs are dead, and this is shown as good news, and yeah, it's a pretty good song. Yes. So now time to rate the album artwork. The extremely iconic album artwork, I have to say. So, yes. As you can see, isn't that great? I always love this cover. How he got the pig in the background and he had this wonderful, it almost looks like a painting, almost, to say the least. I can't believe this was actually a picture the band took. And just like Dark Side of the Moon, the cover goes onto the back of it. How cool is that, mate? And cool. And yeah, it's brilliant texture, detail. I'm taking art at the moment for my GCSE, so I can really appreciate it. But even if you don't take art, you can appreciate the detail that was put, the perfection of this picture, right moment at the right time, and that is an actual balloon, no strings, that was floating, yeah, and they weirdly got the perfect shot. So yeah, unlike my Dark Side Moon copy, it doesn't have any posters, which kind of detracts from the album, but hey, not really, because this is a brilliant album art. You can see some other pictures they took of the pig and the place. Yeah, and that's pretty good. You even have a wall saying animals on there. So let's take out the inner sleeve. Oh, I find this picture a bit scary. Yeah, that is a bit scary, let me tell you. So yeah, let's take a look at the inner sleeve. The lyrics are written like they're actually handwritten, which is a nice touch they add to the album. They didn't have to do it, but they did it anyway. And also for the Bible quotes, they changed the font, they do, to more of a and it's also capitalised, so yeah, I don't think that's a word, Robert. Anyway, let's take a look at the record itself, shall we? Yes, we shall. Oh, down. Yes. So first side we get a picture of a dog, and can't tell what kind of dog that is. Second side we have a picture of a pig and a sheep. Oh, look at that pig! Yeah. Most of the songs are written by Rupert Waters, by the way. It was clear that this was becoming his band at this time, and it would be even more clear when they went on to doing The Wall, which I don't know when I'm going to get that album. Sometime soon, hopefully. So yeah, that's it. It's a good record label. Don't know if it placates the record label at all, but hey, it's good. I hope it still plays well. I don't think so, so sad. Yes, and I find that this album is never talked about at all in Pink Floyd's category. This is the album that never gets mentioned. It's always thrown aside, when in fact this is one of my favourite Pink Floyd albums. First time I heard it, I was completely blown away. And it's a brilliant album, really. Artwork, I think I would rate a good 9. And overall album, I think I would rate it a 10. Yes! Well, both the Abbey Road and this album, but 9.8. 9.8, that's generous. I don't know if I gave Abbey Road a 10 out of 10. I think I should have. It's a pretty good album. It's one of my favourite Beatles songs. So yeah, it's a 9.8. So yeah, tune in next time for album review. We'll be tackling one of the many albums I got in the past week. No, seriously, I got a fuck ton of albums a few weeks ago. I can't remember which week it was, this week or last week, but hey, does it really matter? No! So I'll see you all in the next album review. And I hope you have enjoyed your Easter holiday. Such a shame it's coming to a close, seeing that it's now... Oh, fuck. Fuck me and send me to hell. It's fucking exams. Apparently these exams are tougher than before, so hey, I'm screwed. But I'll try my best to remember all that shit that I've been learning all my life. So I'll see you all in the next one. God help us, every one of us.